Spirit Tribe, Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you're able to join me here today, taking a look at the month of June for Pisces. So wherever you happen to have Pisces in your birth chart, or if you're just wanting to check in on a Pisces, hello and welcome. So happy to have you here today. Now, please keep in mind that there are so many of us, so not everything may resonate, and that's perfectly okay. You can just set it to the side for someone else or for later even. You know, it may make more sense as events continue to unfold. Anything and everything is possible when we believe. So if it doesn't apply, you just go on ahead and you let her fly. No harm, no foul, no big deal. If you are new here, please keep in mind that I have had strokes, so you know that affects my memory. I can really struggle to find my words or even get them out sometimes. I also have tremors. Sometimes it feels like I'm being zapped in my hands, so when that happens, you know, I drop whatever I'm holding, cards included. I also have glaucoma, so I have to bring the cards a little closer to my face sometimes so that I can see them better. But, you know, hey, bear with me, you guys. You know, the message gets out the way that it is meant to eventually, right? Okay, so Pisces, you are getting a bonus in this month's reading. Thank you so much for running the numbers up on last month's reading. If you would like a chance at a bonus in next month's reading, make sure you're running them numbers up on this reading. Everything that you need to know about me, about this channel, you can find it in the description down below, so make sure you check that out, especially if you would like to book a personal private reading with me, which I would absolutely love. You know, I love being able to connect with you guys one-on-one. It truly brings a lot of joy to my life, so make sure you're checking that description box down below, you guys. All right, before we get into the cards, we are going to get a gemstone message from the board. So all right, June 2025, Pisces, a gemstone message for Pisces. All right, we have citrine coming in. I love citrine. I actually have a piece of citrine right there by that. So citrine is about power. Ooh, okay. Citrine is one of the best stones for manifesting power on both practical and magical levels because it encourages a healthy ego, self-esteem, and feelings of worth. It empowers its wearer both emotionally and spiritually. New Age healers believe that the stone can increase the significance of dreams and open the mind to new and more positive thought forms. Due to its color, it is believed to strengthen the urinary and endocrine systems. So, you know, if you're having any issues with your urinary or endocrine systems, maybe keep a piece of citrine close by. Citrine is thought to clean toxic impurities out of the air and aura. On a supernatural level, it is supposed to boost willpower, happiness, and confidence while reducing self-destructive tendencies. As a result of this, it is said to bring good fortune, often in surprising and very unexpected ways. Ooh, yeah, sign me up for that. Citrine's message. Some alternative therapists believe that people who have lost a sense of identity because of an unhappy or abusive relationship can reclaim much of their personal power by meditating with citrine on a regular basis. So, you know, if you have been, you know, a survivor of abusive, toxic relationships, you guys, you know, as you're on your healing journey, hold a piece of citrine between your hands. Thank it for the energy it already has and that it is helping you, you know, overcome. You know, citrine, whenever I hold it, I get really like creative, I feel, and happy too. You know, it's part of your solar plexus chakra there. All right, let's get some sixth sense messages here for you this month of June, Pisces. Now, you can look at this as being past, present, future. You can look at it as being all present, all future. You could also look at it as being the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, the end of the month. You know, however it resonates for you personally. When your spidey senses start tingling, you guys, make sure you're paying attention, because that is your intuition letting you know, hey, this is for us, or nope, this ain't the one for us. So all right, June 2025, you have a number 48 journey. So, you know, your ships are coming in and you're getting on the one that is meant for you and going on a journey. You have a number 8 for abundance. Look at that tree there, that money tree full of wealth. Yeah, I love it. Hey, sign me up. Sign me up for that. And we also have a number 20 for new beginnings. Look there is a baby on the cloud there. Maybe for some you've been hoping, wishing, praying for a baby. So, you know, of course that's not going to be for everyone, so don't come at me, you guys. Like, Gigi, I don't want no baby, or I don't want any more babies. I got enough, you know, whatever the case may be. But, you know, there could be at least just one of you out there like, I have been hoping and praying for a baby. All right, number 48, journey. The journey back to yourself started a long time ago. You have made self-discoveries along the way, and life will start to get a little easier. Maybe you feel like you can breathe, you know, a little bit better. The wind in your sails there, you guys. Be mindful of the lessons you've learned so you don't repeat mistakes. The wind in your sails is picking up and smooth sailing is on the horizon. Your life is a journey, and it's important to make time to enjoy the trip. A vacation across the water will be a fun-filled adventure. Now, for those of you like, I can't afford to go across the water, you know, it could be a lake, it could be an ocean, you guys, you know, it could be a pond, you know, so take it where it fits you. Crystals, clear quartz, moonstone, labradorite, and nuummite. So that's Nuummite. That's a new one to me. Affirmation: I am a divine being having a human experience filled with adventures. So, you know, keep on the sunny side of life, you guys. You know, life is meant to be in a journey and an adventure, and you might as well enjoy it, right? All right, number 8, abundance. Appreciate your life, your family, and the food on your table. Opportunities for love, laughter, and financial security are on their way. Keep your mind open so that abundance continues to flow. Remember to help those who have helped you and pay it forward when you can. When abundance appears in your relationships, you've realized that you cannot change anyone except yourself. Welcome in unconditional love to enrich your life and family in ways that allow all of you to blossom. So the crystals here are aventurine. You have citrine showing up again, and jade. Affirmation: if my life were any better, I'd have to be twins. Oh, goodness gracious. Your parents are probably like, good, I'm so glad you're not. My mom always said, I'm glad you aren't a twin. You know, maybe you're spending more time with your children as well, Spirit is saying here. You know, it's a time of new beginnings. You know, you're going on this grand adventure. You're seeing how abundant, you know, you're seeing how much you have to be grateful and thankful for. So a special life-changing event is on its way. It's heaven sent and brought by angels. Are you ready to have a child, move to a new home, or make a fresh start? Take a leap of faith and know that it's part of your life purpose. There is no need to worry, as you will be able to manage this new chapter with love, grace, and ease. Your life is changing for the better, and everything that happens is for your greater good. Crystals: moonstone, labradorite, and moss agate. Affirmation: I am grateful for the wonderful changes in my life. Yes, you guys, be so grateful and so thankful. You know, trust and believe that you have been heard. Whatever it is that you are wanting to create, whatever it is that you are wanting to manifest, you have been heard. Your angels are letting you know. Be patient. It's on its way. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on in the love department for you this month of June. So this can include yourself, family, friends, significant other, literally anywhere you have love. So if you're like, hey, Gigi, you know, I really love my job, I really love my hobbies, then guess what? Those are also included here. So no worries, right? And I started hearing Kumbaya for some reason. Who is out there singing Kumbaya, my lord? It just went in my head. I'm like, okay, Spirit, if you're saying it relates to someone, then okay. Ooh, okay. So that one... you have the club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will, and it's like, good luck, buddy. I'll take that club and beat you with it. How about that? We have the yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. So, you know, whether it's with the home life, with someone you're speaking to, you know, someone in your family. Ooh, that's never a good feeling. You have the teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So maybe you're getting together over tea, you know, you're gossiping maybe a little bit, talking about things, you know, my ex was trash, you know, that sort of thing. We also have the wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. So, ooh, who is this wedge person? Are they the same person yielding that club? My goodness, who you got around you, Pisces? All right, let's see what's going on in career and finances for you this month of June. I'm always like, all right, come on, bring me $1 million. You know, how wonderful would it be if you woke up tomorrow with just $1 million sitting in your account? Like, I manifested that shiz right there. All right, the axe came out and it says forces working against you, but you know what, let's get real. As long as we're alive, we are going to have forces working for us and forces working against us. So which monkey are you feeding? I know me personally, I feed the forces that are working for me, for my highest and greatest good, and I claim that nothing is allowed to harm me in any way, shape, or form, because I am blessed and protected. No weapon formed against me shall ever prosper. All right, you have the basket, recognition, reward for merit. So, you know, a raise, a promotion, perhaps, you know, your basket is full and, you know, plenty of food on the table there. You have the mountain road. You are on the road to success, in case you've been doubting or wondering. You have the knot for unsuccessful plans. Maybe it has you tied up in knots. Woo-saw. You know, it's a chance to get back to the drawing board. Okay, this didn't work. Now let me try 99 other things here, and eventually we're going to get to what works. So it's not about giving up. It's keep trying, unless your guides and your angels are instructing you to put it to the side. Then otherwise, keep going, because you're on the right road. You also have coins. Money will be coming to you, raining down on you. Golden coins there, you guys. So hey, you know, you got that abundance tree up there. Shake the crap out of that sucker. All right, let's see what's going on in life for you this month of June, Pisces. You know, life do be lifing a little too hard sometimes. You know, your girl here's like, hey, yo, life, why don't you pump your brakes, use some Vaseline? And life's like, nah, bro, you can handle it. And I'm like, just because I can don't mean I want to, you know? I mean, my goodness, sometimes it's just like, really, life? Like, what? You look up like Chris Farley when he rolled down that mountain. What the crap was that all about? You know, that sort of thing. All right, you had the funnel, period of frustration, lesson to be learned. So, you know, you have that coming up with the yoke as well. So really look at things. Is it you? Is it your relationships? What is happening here? And some of these cards are mixed up. Okay, you have the rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters, but that goes over here in the love department. So, you know, maybe you need to take a babycation if you've been trying really hard to have this baby and it's frustrating, and maybe it's causing some tension between you and your partner. You know, get back to the basics, you guys. Have fun. Maybe take a little break and, you know, come back together and like not putting so much pressure and stress on yourself and on each other. You know, that sort of thing. We also have the jug, lighthearted, carefree time. So, you know, go out and have some fun. Kick up your heels, you guys. Don't let your troubles get you down, because troubles and problems are only temporary. You have the eye, psychic ability, trust your intuition. So, you know, you're going to know when someone's lying to you. You're going to know when someone's not on the up and up. You know, I feel like you're really tapping into your intuition. You know, you're weeding people out is something else that's coming in. You know, when it comes to investments and jobs and stuff, I feel like you're making wise choices, wise decisions. Make sure that all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted before you sign anything. Make sure you know exactly what it is you're signing up for. You have the flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. And, you know, if you're seeing red flags left, right, front, center, don't ignore them, you guys. Pay attention to them. You know, that's a sign. You also have the well for family wishes come true. So, you know, and I feel like they are sincere wishes from the depths of your soul, the depths of your heart. You know, for those of you that are wanting to expand your family, you know, I feel... And, you know, whenever there are so many of us and the possibilities are endless and babies come up, I start feeling all of these babies. And, and a little girl is stepping out the most here, you guys. She's like sassy a little bit. She's like, listen, I'm ready to be born. So, all right, we have the moon. Let's get a message from the moon. The moon is all about changes in our lives. You know, the moon herself goes through her changes, her cycles, her phases from new to full. She is beautiful, wonderful, and amazing in whatever phase she happens to be in, and so are you. So let's get a message from Mama Moon here for Pisces this month of June. What is it that you want Pisces to know? We have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. Shoot for the stars, you guys. You know, hey. And we have a time for healing, balsamic moon. Okay, some interesting choices here. Luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. All right. You need to laugh more. Oh my goodness, yes. This is a wonderful time to start a course of study or teaching. Maybe you're going to decide to go back to school, you guys, you know. And if that's where you're going, then you're still on the road to success, you guys. Don't be narrow-minded. Start a week of gratitude practice. Example, via Facebook, a journal, or a blog. You know, list something you're thankful about for 1 week, you guys. And it can be more than one thing, and it can be anything that you're grateful for. If you don't want to do it publicly, then do it privately. Attune to the moon. Count your blessings. Literally write them down or say them out loud. I'm thankful I woke up today. You know, it can be as simple as that, you guys. I'm thankful that my guides and my angels are letting me know that the things that I have been asking for, praying for are on the way. You know, you can make them as simple or complex as you want. Make it your own, you guys, you know, that sort of thing. Let me see if I can find this balsamic moon. It's not one I get very often, so... All right, a time for healing. It's time to let go of the past. You are about to turn the corner, so it is not time to give up. Your breakthrough is literally on the horizon, right around that corner. You need more time to heal. Think about how this situation would look if everyone were healed. Attune to the moon. When one is healed, all are healed, you know, and it's not just your relationships, it's your family line, you guys, like your ancestral, you know, clear back to the great-great-great-great-grandpappy, however far back it goes, you guys, you are all being healed. And, you know, generational curses, you came here to break them and shake them, you guys. All right, let's get a chakra wisdom oracle message here for you this month of June, Pisces. Let's see what else you need to know here. All right, Spirit, for Pisces, what is it that they need to know here? Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance, your wisdom, and your truth. All right. Come out, come out. I'm having trouble with my grip a little bit. So we have despondence coming out here. Ooh, okay. What you got going on that you're despondent about? Looks like she is about to pull her hair out there. Oh my goodness, that's never a good one. All right, despondent. So this is our 6th chakra. So your eyebrow chakra or third eye chakra is what it is called. So despondence, violet iris. You have all the answers you need within. This card may indicate an emotional tie that no longer serves you. Remember, how you relate to the issue is the issue. Obstacles are removed when you change your relationship to them. By taking action, I found the road out. The legend, Iris is depressed, and I was going to say I feel a lot of heavy depression here. And unable to look after herself or her home. She cries out to the great spirits for help. Mother Earth appears and suggests Iris shower, eat a good meal, and clean up her house. She does, but still feels despondent. Suddenly, a hurricane hits and Iris springs into action to rescue her neighbor's children. In the urgency, Iris finds the way out of depression by taking action. Inspiration. Iris teaches us that the only route out of stagnation is motion. If we do nothing, we must accept the consequences. And by doing nothing, we're choosing to stay stuck and stagnant, you guys. And we're not meant to. We're meant to keep moving. Personal inquiry. In which part of my life am I feeling immobilized? I know what I need to do. Am I willing to trust myself? That intuition, you guys. Key ideas. Feeling helpless, acceptance of circumstances, change on the horizon, that is not the first time that has come up, and taking action. Key words, revelation, movement, and encouragement. You know, your guides and your angels are really encouraging you to keep going, to keep moving, you guys. You know, it can't rain all the time. All right, let's get a crystal wisdom mini deck message here for you, Pisces, this month of June. Let's see what else it is that you need to know here. All right, we got a few of them. So ametrine for intuition, cannot make that up, you guys. I am fully aligned with my intuition. I trust this powerful wisdom to guide me. So, you know, you may want to write that down or repeat it to yourself. We have rose quartz for self-love. I approve of myself and love myself deeply and completely. Yes, you guys, make sure you're pouring back into yourself. We have Tiger's Eye for courage. I am courageous, and this energy supports me throughout my life. Yes, love it. All right, one more. Herkimer for dreams. I am constantly manifesting my dreams into reality. You know, Herkimer diamond here, you guys. Ooh, showing up in a big way. Maybe part of your intuition is they are connecting to you through your dreams, you guys. All right, let's get a chakra love mini deck message here for you Pisces this month of June. Let's see what else you need to know here, and that one jumped out. So journey, you guys, showing up again. Are you paying attention? Sacral chakra, red aventurine journey. To enjoy the journey, let go of the outcome. Let go of it. Give it to God. Give it to the higher being that you believe in. Let's see. It looks like we might have solar plexus chakra, rutilated quartz for confidence. No one will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Be your own cheerleader. Yes, be on the sidelines screaming for yourself. Root for yourself. Bet on yourself. Believe in yourself 100%, you guys. All right, let's get a bonus for you from the Angels Answers Oracle. You know, maybe you have questions, and you know, this is just one more way for your guides and your angels to connect with you. So thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your truth in all matters and in all things and at all times. What is it that you want Pisces to know this month of June? Thank you, angels. Ooh, okay. You didn't have to hit that hard. Woo! Your angels are like, you listening? I'm throwing these cards. All right, you have meditation brings answers. Not the first time that has come up. You know, when you meditate, give yourself a few minutes of just silence and peace and let whatever comes. There is a peaceful resolution to some kind of conflict. You are being told there is no need to worry, and within the next few months. So I feel like no need to worry, and within the next few months is what you've been asking for, praying for, wishing for. So maybe for some of you, it's to get pregnant, get a better job, you know, move to a better spot, find the love of your life, you know, have your happily ever after, however it looks to you personally. So hopefully I covered all the bases there, you know, or going back to school. Maybe you're making up your mind, or going to school for the first time if you've just graduated, you know, high school or something. You could even be going to some kind of vocational technological school as well. So like I said, there's so many of us, so the possibilities are literally endless. So, all right, Pisces, these are your messages. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please drop me a comment down below. Let me know. Make sure you smash the heck out of that like button, that old thumbs up button. You know, hit it with a razzle dazzle. If you haven't already and you find you keep coming back here, please subscribe to the channel, you guys. That truly means so very much to me. I love growth. I love expansion. I love being able to interact with you guys. You know, it really does bring a whole lot of joy into my life. You know, you are part of the teamwork that makes this dream work, you guys. So, all right, June's theme is Pearls of Wisdom. The gemstone for June is the pearl. So Spirit and I was like, hey, why don't we do gemstones this month? And I was like, heck yeah, I like it. I hope you guys did too. So, you know, when I think of pearls, I think of clams. I think of the ocean, you know, during the summer, because this is the month spring turns to summer here in the United States where I live. So, you know, think of going to the beach, and you are a water sign. So maybe you really love water. Maybe this is your reminder to drink a little more water. Hello, your spirit guides and your angels. Drink more water. You're thirsty. But, you know, water is very cleansing, clearing, healing, and purifying, you guys. So, you know, even if it's as simple as getting, you know, one of those things in your office where you can see the water trickling, maybe it's a fish tank. I forgot what those things are called, you know, where it looks like rocks and the water is trickling down like a fountain or something of that nature. Maybe that's what it's called. Stroke brain here. My brain's like, oh, I know what you want to say, but I'm not giving it to you, so deal with it, right? That's my brain sometimes. But, you know, I hope that you have such an amazing month of June. It looks like you're going on some kind of a journey. It doesn't have to be long. It can be a short one. You know, when we look back on the courses of our lives, we will have short journeys. We'll have journeys that branched off, you know, all sorts of things, you guys. And hey, shake the heck out of that money tree. Come on, rain on me. And may you have a chance at a new beginning and a new lease on life here, you guys. So sorry about that. My alarm went off for my eye drops for my glaucoma. I didn't realize it had got that late. We got a kitten that we rescued out of a storm, and we're trying to get her to eat, so I'm kind of a little behind today, but you know what? It's all good in the hood. I'm just going to keep going because her health is important to me. We're trying to save her life. So, all right, you guys, let me get back on track here. I hope you have an amazing month of June. May all of your wishes and dreams and hopes come true, you guys. Do not give up. You are almost in the home stretch. It is just right around the corner. So, all right, you guys, from the bottom of my heart, I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. And I want to say thank you, blessed be, namaste, and goodbye.